Sir Tom have a worrying because today was the day that Dr. Beecham would come to the Sodor. Guys, this is a reshoot of Thomas and the Beecham cut. A complete reshoot. Dr. Beecham will Sir Tom have looked at the time and he knew Beecham would come soon. I know Beecham was coming, but that didn't mean the Northwestern couldn't do any work. It's just Sir Topham was so occupied with Beecham. We interrupt these are the stories of the islands to show you a brand new character mod. Guys, this is going to be a reoccurring character in every episode after this episode. Meet the Solar Engine Driver. They're all going to look like this. Every morning, Thomas's engine driver is the first one. Thomas's driver is the first one. Anyway, Dr. Beecham wouldn't come until later, but my engine needed to go to work. Like I said, back in the lead up, this Thomas and the Beecham cut near the end of the episode before Dr. Beecham. I was gonna add the line. I'm gonna just do it. Well, I'm gonna only have a little bit of the main line and 3 branch lines. I'm gonna only have 2 stations for the main line because and then well, Duck is going to be the one to take him on the branch line. And then Edward, and then finally Thomas. Anyway, yes. I'm going to have a short main line, like 3 stations. Three stations. Thomas, iPup, and by the way, season 1 and 2, where I told via another narrator, Thomas's old driver. Was that like told by the Reverend Wilbur Aubrey. From heaven. You will see how Aubrey Thomas said, I said, I have to shunt all of these bread coaches for Gordon. But why so many? I mean, I know Beecham coming later. But I know Beecham coming, but and you see the coaches are putting that when they're done, when they're that day the prick. I'm gonna have Duck be the one pulling that. Thomas, can you do 2? Sure, 2 brand. Why? Sir Tom, I'm still worried about Dr. Beecham, but his orders were Thomas with shunt branch line coaches. Now these are going to be for Edward, correct? Yeah. Take them to platform 2. Now the next one will be for Montague. Ah, duck, sir? Duck said Thomas to his driver. Did I love working here at Nashville Station. Oh, that's what I do this is what I do every morning. As Thomas, as I once again, with my drive. I shunted the platform 3. As I worked hard, like I do every morning. As I learned. Ah. There, that's all. There, that's all done. As I headed back to Farquhar Sheds. Dr. Beecham coming soon. I'm going to right. I'm gonna have 3 mainline sections and all the branch lines. And also I have plans from now on for season finale to look back at 3 episodes. To look back upon the past. As going use the mainline loop. And he brought Dr. Beecham. Hold on. Where should I find him, Porter? Coach 3. Dr. Beecham always said, very undignified, me having to wait for a controller of the Northwestern Railroad. Just like what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have Dr. Beecham talk to Sir Topham. Yes, Doctor? Sir, can you get me on the main line? I'm gonna go check first the main line, then the Brandon branch line, then the Little Western, and finally I will complete my check with Farquhar. And then Gordon will take me away. As Dr. Beecham was put in the with front coach behind Gordon, and he said to Sir Topham, Bum, when I tell you when to stop. As Gordon speed up, why is he speeding up, sir? Because he's my breath engine. And we were approaching the town of Tidman. We were approaching. Stop the train! Where? There! Good braking, said Sir Topham from the corner. But Dr. Beecham said, yeah, you are. Ahem. This station should close. As Gordon said, oh, wait, Dr. Beecham never stopped me before I reached a real stop. As Gordon said, as Dr. Beecham Sir Topham, I'll leave in 1 minute. Now, besides the Farquhar boys, I know that this is their shed. Well, this is part of the shed. The real sheds are up at Farquhar Park. Then why are they not called the Timish? Or Thomas? Well, I'm surprised he's not up in Naff. We're waiting for me. After he will, and after you're done with Duck, which will be next. I'm going by platform number. Well, Dr. Dan. Anyway, Gordon, continue on. I know that you won't close down yards that they were cast to branch to the other line. Yes, I won't. Why? Because this thing is for the Farquhar boys. Oh, yeah. If an incoming shipment from the quarry that they moved down to. about Elbridge. Doesn't in the books I've been reading, that's a small station. Why it has a chance to top them? Well, Aubrey made a mistake. I've really not read the Railway series. My family doesn't want me to read books about talking to choo-choo trains. In the books I read, as they were going through the mainline wash, Sir Topham. Yeah? That will have to close. I will agree with you. Going this is an industry. It's the lumber mill. Nope. None of their closing it. But how do you get all your coal? Well, we have a coal mine located on the Farquhar branch. The Marsden Heights coal mine. Is this for the Brendan branch? Mm-hmm. The no close. I see it over here. Anyway, so sometime Dr. Beecham came out of Ellsworth. Wellsworth. What is this sign used for? Oh, this is... I don't really know. But it was used in the Railway series story. Ah, so this is just a sign for... Sometimes a shunt... This is actually where the shunters for... The bankers for Gordon Hill Way. Ah, so this is where the bankers wait. Edward... Why is Edward right here? Because I requested no bankers yet. Ah, because Gordon had not made over the hill. I'm impressed with Topham. Anyway, can you get me back to Nafford so I can go on my second train ride up? And then I have 3 more. Sure. As Edward was moving on the shelf. Good old Edward. I also moved to wait for Dr. Beecham to board me. Oh, come on. As Edward was amid... As Gordon was right now going... as Rosie, another station pilot, wanted to take it as Edward. Sure. Don't tell me the yard at NASCAR will have to close. No, it won't, said Dr. Beecham. Well, tell me, is the yard at NASCAR so busy? Yes. And also, so sometimes we have to clear it so it can be. And what Edward will take over once we reach Timid Station. Guys, I'm going to make an effort long. Even though when you're going to watch this, it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be Tuesday. As Rosie I'm not going to. You see, Edward had some problem, guys, with how. Whoa! Rose didn't even go in fast. She didn't want to prove herself. To me, Doctor. Don't tell me this is first time Rosie's done anything? Mm-hmm. Well, Rosie used to work at the Army Depot. So for the Northwestern, but and then she changed her color to NWR. She works on the same railroad that the same branch line that Edward works on. Rosie, stop. I'm gonna make it as long as I need it to be. As Edward did take over, like Sir Top has said. Very interesting, Sir Top. Why couldn't Edward have actually set his own coaches? Well, you see, there's a problem with him. He can't really go backward without. But he can't really go backwards. As Edward took the front. There you, Sir Topham. Done. Guys, this is actually going to be a preview, like every episode this season from now on will be a. Because I just liked that map, and I can't wait to tell stories on it. I can't wait. Like, there will be episodes, even having some characters work even at night. When will second season? When will the next? How many seasons am I planning? I don't know. As many as that, like Thomas and Friends. Sure, I could run out stories and then cancel it after like season 10 or something. You see, guys, my plan is for the fifth, from this season, from season 5 onward, the map won't be filmed anywhere else but here, on this map. Because it has all the locations I need for my stories. And you're okay with stacked faces. And I don't know how to use Train of a New... Let me know down in the comments how to use Trains of a New Era to film Thomas. The film Thomas. And yes, I did forget about Eagle. Cool. In case you're wondering if I forgot about Eagle, yes, I have forgotten about Eagle. I will put him in a story this season. Dr. Beechum, it looked like it could rain. Indeed, Sir Topham. Be careful, says Sir Topham to Edward around. Oh. Oh, one more branch, two more branch line. Dr. Beechum, here we go, down Edward branch line. Knowing he's slowed down when he's on his own line. He goes fast just to go. Now this is the old Welber rap yard. They moved it to Kildane about 2 years back. 2 years back. I understand. How long? Edward. Has it been cloudy all day? So there are. This is a vicarage. Got it. No station really to close along the line, not yet. I feel like it could take naps or problem. You can do that. Wait, stop. Whatever this station is. Close. It go. That's okay because let's think. Because look, it goes down to the old Nafford docks. They rebuilt it about, I want to say 15 years back. They built it a bunch of years back. Is it like the same thing? Yeah, that thing was just for incoming freight from the harbor? Yes. That thing was just for the harbor. No, yes, that was the, yes, and also this is for the harbor. The harbor it's so big. It needs 2 stations to have incoming goods from it. Yeah. This is where the... Holy cow, you were right, Sir Topham. Holy cow, said Dr. Beechum to Sir Topham, huh? You were right. I only closed that one station. Let me just have a little look around. And some shipment from Sir Topham. Yeah? About the China clay pits. Are they open? It's been raining so much. Well, yes, they're privatized. The pits are open. As Edward... Okay, Edward, show Dr. Beechum how you get out of Nafford Docks every day. Most of my engines Hey, Crank. Hey, Edward. And yes, this is where Salty going to appear in Edward and the Dogs. Dr. Beecham, after looking down those ducks, yeah, I told you I, well, as he told me. Get me on the next train. To get me on the next train. Okay, doctor. To get me on the next train. Guys, FYI, the next two engine will be Duck and Thomas. Duck on platform 6 is ready to depart. That's for this episode. Yes, I will. I'm gonna have Dr. Breach and I declared it open for construction. Now it's open for business, said Dr. Breach. So let me get this straight. When Duck was leaving the station there, yes guys, in season 5 onwards, he will only go as far as the Tidmouth station go. As Dr. Beecham said, what a beautiful branch line. I've probably never been near the seaside. I've never been near the seaside. Thanks, Doctor. You know what? I'm gonna make this video a little longer than my, like 40. This station is outly open. You'll see construction continued a while back. And now it terminates at the seaside town of Harwick, which is the terminus for the Little Western. In the next season, darn. As they were passing the bridge, there was one more branch line, and then Sir Topham will become Dr. Beecham. I didn't want him to close a lot of stuff, only stuff that. But being how the line had been reopened, Doctor. Oh really? It closed when the Minnesota Railway went bankrupt. Oh, so it's been closed. What? This is where Doug and Oliver normally meet up at a junction, but Oliver is not running today. I didn't want a long engine to run while you're here, Doctor. Does Oliver and Doug sometimes change passengers at that last stop? And also, there's actually 2 lines for Thomas at branch line. One is only for goods. I don't want to go down that line anyway, Sir Topham. Where are we? Where are we, Sir Topham? I think we're at Harwick. We're near Harwick, but not the seaside town. We're at. I think that's Harwick. dock. Maybe I also moved Donald Douglas and Arthur down to this line. Arthur wanted to be near seaside, so I moved him to the branch line. I'm a nice controller. My dad. You see? Look, Donald Douglas are over there now. And a new character that will appear in the next season. Hold on. That was... Hold on. Whatever that one is still open. Oh. That's the harbor of Lower Aldale. Oh. That's the harbor of Arldale. That's the harbor. Ah, that's the Arldale Harbor? Mm-hmm. That's the harbor. Tell me, Sir Top, is the harbor running? Well, not for it, but it's a busy harbor. And we're here. This is where the little western end, but the Harwick branch line, Arthur's line, doesn't stop. You see, there's a loop right here that was around the castle. So I don't think any of this will have to close. It's too new to close, Sir Topham. Eh? You see, during the winter, during when the island flood, yeah. As the trash can get washed away, well, I promise not to make the video longer than normal. No, I promise after 45 seconds. And I just have so much. Yes, this can close for Topham. Okay, I don't even use that station. I don't know why. And this is the stop for passengers. This is the seaside town of Harwick. I was kind of nervous to have Dr. Beechum aboard my plane. As I told Annie and Clarabelle that I was kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous to see what he will do to the branch line, our branch line. Oh, Thomas, you Anyway, as I popped along my branch line, like I've done 1,000 times over. For Beechum, I know that you declare this a heritage site, Sir Topham. A heritage site, yeah. This is, an airfield? Yeah. This is, quick, well, when it does rain, Dr. Beechum, that is, for the goods line. Right over by the windmill is where that, yeah, that's a mill plan. It wouldn't have to close, Doctor. Of course, I wouldn't close Ellsbridge or that because you told me, this is incoming shipment always from the Farquhar quarry. Yes, 91 million of the shipment. Just to ask you, yes, this is where Comet went fishing that one time. I didn't really go fishing, Sir Topham. I didn't really go fishing that one time, remember? But I will tell you the story sometime, Sir Topham. Let me get that, another cricket field? Yeah. Well, that's the old one. This is the new one. Both are out in use. Now, this station, Maron, has only got 10. Yesterday, it only got 10 passengers. The day before that, 11. Maron never was busy. Was that the goods only line? Yeah. I might take you down that way. Wait. Because Tom. Over there is Terrence's field. Over there in now this station is also incoming goods. You see, after the Farquhar boys shunt it, they first take it down to this. If they're too much backlog from Farquhar itself, they have to shunt it down to that station. Really, they do? Yeah. Can I close Maron and maybe that platform? That station? Sure. Uh-oh. What, Tommy? Those are the real Farquhar sheds over there, Dr. Beecham. And this is where the mail and everything else, even Thomas's service, come to an end. You mind if I look around here a little bit? Sure, Topham. I trust this is the line to the Farquhar quarry? Yeah, and this is the line. Let me just show you. Dr. Beecham could actually run. Now this had been closed for years. This is also a line. But Thomas, Miss Kearsley, and this is the toy rep mines. I don't understand why Thomas wants you to close it. Let go at. Thomas, why you want to close the Farquhar? This part. This is not Farquhar, and it's already abandoned, sir. Oh. This one was founded to melt iron. Dr. Beecham could just imagine Dr. Beecham. Now what about this? This is somewhere. Where? Can we go back to your office? I know the Farquhar quarry is the only reason that the branch line is still operational, and with the new engine. Sir Topham. But I'm head of the railway board. Most of the stations I've seen are okay. Like the ones coming in from the quarry, like it was almost good when you ran British railroads. When you ran the LNR back in the days of the Big Four, I remember that. I never told my engine that. I'm gonna tell my engine soon that I used to run the LNR, and that my dad. I know the story. And also, I'm leaving. Bye, Dr. Beecham. Dr. Beecham soon left after he bet the Farquhar. So that was the last time they ever saw Beecham. Now Beecham went on to do other stuff around Great Britain, but he did close a few more stations, which you will see in a future episode. See you next Tuesday, guys. Yep, see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, and I'm out.